Hello, Maggie Polo. How are you? Hello, Kaur Harjinder. I am good, thank you. Yes. So, hey everyone, here we are live for another Thursday afternoon live stream to answer your questions. Whatever questions you have, whatever queries you have, we'll be answering them one by one. There's just one simple rule: keep on posting your questions, stay in the room, keep on posting them, and like the live stream and subscribe if you are already not a subscriber. So, wherever you are, So, wherever you are in the world, a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatsoever you feel like. Take what resonates with you and your time zone. Do you hear me now, Maggie Polo? So, as usual, we will begin this live stream with a universal message to see what the universe needs you all to know at this point of time. So, what does the universe needs you to know right now? And it is a general collective message. So take whatever resonates with you and your life at this moment. Yep. Thank you, Maggie Polo, for confirming that. What's a general collective message for everyone right now? Okay. So what comes up is bring love into the situation. And the second thing which comes up is communication is the key. So maybe you are being very much stern with yourself or with the situation. And now it is time to look upon it with an eyes of compassion, with an eyes of love. Might be, why not bringing some love, affection, care for yourself or for others involved? Bring it in the situation and see if it improves. It will. You also have communication is key. So communicate clearly whatever you want to ask from the universe, whatever you want to say to a person, whatever you want to say from yourself. Be very much clear in communicating because communication is the key to success. So whatever you are wanting, whatever you are expecting from your life, from the universe, from another person, whomsoever concerned, you should be communicating it very well and very clearly without blabbering about the situation, without being unclear. So first of all, what requires is bring love into the situation, and second is communication is the key. So communicate clearly and be a loving, kind, caring, compassionate being as much as you can. Okay. So now we'll be starting with the questions. And the very first question today is Kaur Harjinder. My partner Inderjeet, when he unblock or call me. Hello Hina, you're on time today. Okay, so when would Inderjeet call or unblock? Good afternoon, Hina. Good afternoon. How's your afternoon going in Ahmedabad with all this hotness? Well, hot weather. Okay, so when would Inderjeet call or unblock Kaur Harjinder? Kaur Harjinder, you can definitely come someday for a private read and we'll see what's going on, because this is a question that you have been asking from quite a while and I don't see any proper thing coming up. You need a proper guidance on it. Okay. Kaur Harjinder, Inderjeet. When would Inderjeet call or unblock you? Okay, so Kaur Harjinder, see, this is a complete entire situation, an entire journey that Inderjeet is going on, or Inderjeet is undergoing. The very first card which comes up for you is exhaustion, which is very similar to the Nine of Wands. And this tells that Inderjeet right now is completely exhausted with his life, with whatever is going on, and he needs some healing. He needs to move on from the disappointments that he has faced, because he's again and again looking back onto the things that he has lost, the things that have not worked out for him. That's why it is seen that this Nine of Wands will now next be continued with the Ten of Wands, and then this period will be coming to an end. So that means, um, is it's gonna happen soon in the coming 1 to 2 months time period. You should be giving him time, because I guess you have given him already good amount of time. So be patient with him and try not to put him under more pressure to communicate. Try not to put him under more pressure to say anything more, that because he's already going through a lot. Now second card which comes up for you today is sharing. So might be, and the sharing is very much similar to the Queen of Wands. So this card gives me an impression that he is lacking that care, he is lacking that motherly love in his life, which is making the things even more difficult for him. Now there is something really fishy going on in his life, which is not very much welcomed by him or by the people around him. So if you say when he will call or unblock you, it's most probably it would happen, or it should happen in the next 1 to 2 months. But still there is time, because he needs a lot of nurturing, he needs a lot of love and care. So, and understanding as well. So this understanding can only come when you give him the time to heal, because he is kind of very much focused upon the disappointments that he has undergone, and thus it is making him very difficult to come to a conclusion or to make a decision towards you. Okay, so hopefully that helps. Now, coming on to Maggie Polo. What actions will Virgo take towards me in the next 3 weeks, and his intentions? Okay. Yes, thank you, Kaur Harjinder. Hopefully you have liked this live stream already, and everyone present here have liked this live stream. So we have 8 people watching and 5 people liking. Where are you, where are you guys? Okay, so what actions will Virgo take towards Maggie Polo in the next 3 weeks, and what are their intentions? So yeah, let's see, Maggie Polo, what's up with the Virgo? What's going on in them? And what is the most expected and probable? What does Virgo thinking and steps could they take? Very well. So Virgo in here is kind of revisiting the past, or revisiting the good things, reminiscing the good things that you used to have with each other. They are getting back into the past and trying to see, um, or maybe trying to analyze of until where the situation was good and from where it started to worsen. So right now, if you ask what are their intentions are somewhere to bring back that whatever it was, in whichever essence it was. If it was very good, then yes, bringing that back. It was good. If it was a mixture of good and bad, then bringing it back. So it's about that they are wanting to relive that time. They are wanting to revisit that time and bring that time back into the picture. Okay. Now, if you ask what can be their probable steps towards you in the next 3 months, then it's the Knight of Wands. So might be they'll be taking some swift, bold actions or bold steps towards you. If there's a no contact situation, then a contact can be happening. They might be confessing about how they were feeling, what's going on in them, what do they want from you, or what do they expect from this connection, what do they expect from this relationship, where they have been since this long, and what's all going on in their life, kind of. Because right now if you see, they are revisiting that past, they are trying to make up their mind that yes, this is the thing that I want to have in my life. And yes, in the coming 3 months, it seems to be with the Knight of Wands that they will get that, that um, goal in them, or we can say that ambition at least, that yes, I need to have this with Maggie Polo, or I need to have this with my person, or something similar concern. So their intentions right now are quite very much pure. They are getting back into the past, trying to analyze the situation, trying to be a little bit uh, caring about this connection and looking at it with an eyes of affection. And thus, in the coming times, they might be doing something that's very unexpected of them right now. But yes, they would be doing it. So be prepared for that to come. Okay. So hopefully that helps. Now, moving on to Bhavya. Love guidance, please. Okay. Thank you, Maggie Polo. Thank you for being in the room and putting up that question. Bhavya, love guidance. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Bhavya. Uh, Thank you, Maggie. Sorry. Okay, so what does Bhavya needs to know about her love life? It's already quite sunny, Maggie. If you could if you could wish me a rainy, cloudy day, I would be more happy to accept that. It's already very sunny and very hot out there. And it's all because of Hina. Well, wish you indeed. I guess you might be in somewhere where some sunny day is definitely needed. So, wish you a great day ahead. Have fun. Bhavya, what does Bhavya needs to know about her love life? Yes, so Bhavya, see, there are two things in here that are very much important and essential for your love life. Oh, that's good, Hina. That's good. That's amazing. Oh, the spring is here. Well, that's good. Okay, so Bhavya, there are two things in here. The very first one is the Ten of Wands. And this Ten of Wands is telling that you are doing it quite a good job in keeping everything together, in managing yourself. If you are in a relationship, then might be trying to keep it together, trying to make the things work out. And if you are in a separation and are trying to move on, then also it seems that you are very much doing good and a great work in moving ahead, in making yourself more stable, in making yourself more in making yourself more strong and moving ahead in your life. But it also seems that this difficult period is soon to end with the Ten of Wands, that you are near to the completion of this journey, and you should be congratulating yourself for doing such a hard, good job that you have been doing in your love life. Whatever the situation is, even if it's a person that has gone out of your life, or there's a person who is already there in. Now, you also have the Temperance. So, might be today you are being guided to heal yourself, to make yourself more relaxed and more comfortable about the situations, because you are taking a lot of worries, you're doing too much and giving in too much as well. That's why it is required for you here to have some rest, to have some healing, to take things a little bit lighter than you are already doing. It can be about It can be about that you should be going on for self development, self growth, self love also comes into the picture with this temperance when it is clubbed together with the 10 of wands in here. That's why it is told that here you are progressing very well, and temperance also tells you that you are on the right track, you are on the right path towards your glory. But since you are very much tired, you are very much exhausted with the situation, here you are being guided and told to take some rest for yourself and heal yourself and heal your wounds so that you can continue to move forward into the better times of your life with respect to your love situations. Okay, so hopefully this helps. Hello, Parina Magar. How? Thank you for being here. Okay, so Hina. Okay, so everyone, please keep on posting the questions because if I can't see them right here on the screen, I might not be able to pick it up. Yes, thank you, Bhavya. Thank you for the question. So make sure. Okay, so Mehek wants to know about her exams that you have already given or you are yet to give. That's what you should mention, that you have already given or you will be giving it. Yes, Mehek Asama. So hello all the new viewers who are joining us today. Please make sure that you have subscribed and liked the live stream, and also keep on posting your questions. They are picked up at random. There is no particular order in which they will be picked. So make sure you are here in the live room and you are keeping on posting them. Okay, Mehak Aswana. What does she needs to know about the exams that she is yet to give? Okay, so Mehak, uh, good choice of the examination that you have taken. You have the Ace of Cups in here, and you also have the World in here. So it seems that if you put all your heart, if you put all your emotions, and put all the hard work that you can. Now, why heart and emotions? Because it's not only about the hard work, it's also about the passion. So there is a need of passion, and if you're passionate about this examination, about clearing this examination, then it seems you will be excelling in a really good way with the world. That is, you will be able to clear it with the best possible ranks, with the best possible scores, and you'll be feeling very much accomplished and satisfied for doing this. So make sure you are passionate in this examination, and also you are free from the tensions that will I be able to do it. So there should be no doubts in you that will you be able to do it or will you be not able to do it. So free yourself up from the doubts and be a little bit more passionate about clearing this examination, and it seems and it appears that you will be able to give it and you'll be able to clear it with a good score and a good rank. Okay, so hopefully that helps. Okay, you had a question, Hina. Where is the question? Oh, any messages from Prince? Yes, thank you, Mahek. Using the monology. Okay, so what are the messages from Prince for Hina today? What does Prince wants to? Well, Prince is my neighbor as well. Okay, so what does Prince wants to tell Hina today? Why you people didn't talk today? Well, Prince wouldn't agree more, and he would definitely be saying this today to you. So the very first one which comes is, don't let your past hold you back. So if any things have happened between you two, which might be making you a little bit suspicious about the situation, or might be making you feel that, okay, am I doing the right thing? Is it going in the right direction? Or is it happening the way it should happen? Then Prince wants you to know today that don't let your past hold you back. You should be moving ahead of it. And I guess you said something related to this, that you should be moving ahead from the past, from what has happened. So that's again a real strong message for you today, that it shouldn't be keeping you aback and you should be progressing further and further. And the same thing is inspired, is Prince is also inspiring you today. Now, the second thing which comes up is, look at the bigger picture. So Prince today wants to tell you that it's not only that you are in love with each other. There is something else. There is a bigger picture. There's a bigger thing, a bigger aspect that is in between you two. It can be about the comforting energies that you both have for each other. So it's not only love, it is something more than that. And he wants you to look at that bigger picture rather than focusing upon just love. So, in spite of naming your relationship a love relationship, it should be named something that is much more greater, much more sacred, and much more of the higher purpose as well. Okay. Now, the third thing which comes up for you today is prosperity lies ahead. That if you two people choose to stick together to each other like a stickworm, then there is definitely prosperity lying ahead both for both of you. Now, prosperity not always means wealth prosperity. It's also about the love. It's also about a good family time. It's also about the good relationships. So it can be an indication from him that he's also understanding and he's also looking at the bigger picture and is wanting you to look it as well. Oh, hey, Sani, how are you? How are you doing today? So he's wanting you to know that prosperity lies ahead. There is something good, greater, and bigger that is lying ahead for you. Middle of an online class. Oh, that's bad. That's real gross thing. Okay. Now, finally, what he wants to tell you is, new moon in Aries. It's time to take action. So don't let your past hold you back, and it's time to take action. So whatever you are thinking and whatever you are kind of postponing with every day, whatever action is required in between you two or for you two in together, it might be taking your relationship on to next level. It might be um, something that needs to be done, that needs to be said in between you two, should be taken soon enough, because it is the time to take action. Don't let your past hold you back. There is prosperity that is lying ahead, and you should be looking at the bigger picture of you two being together. Okay? So hopefully this helps you today, Hina. And thank you for this question. Are you still here or you slept? Okay, so now we'll see Parina Magar. So hopefully she has liked the live stream and subscribed as well. So when will Ashish marry Parina? Well, that's good. Era Aries, we will be taking up your question. Just make sure you're posting it again and again so that it doesn't get lost in this entire live chat. And now we are looking at Parina Magar. When will Ashish marry Parina uh, Magar? When will Ashish marry Parina? Well, it's now this person is not very much clear right now. If you say Ashish, that he wants to marry you, somewhere he wants to, but he is much more concerned about what others think about the situation or what others want him to do with respect to his marriage, because you have the Queen of Cups here. He is not very much concerned with what his feelings are, with what his thoughts are, but he's much more concerned with what others are wanting him or telling him to do. But still it feels, oh, you're not in touch since few months, then take some action today. Maybe it's all on your instincts. Okay, so yeah, now coming back to Parina. So Parina, you also have the Ace of Pentacles. So this shows that might be in the coming 1 year, coming 11 to 12 months, he will be able to get that clarity that yes, it is something that he wants to do. He wants to marry you. He wants to be with you. That self realization is needed before he actually comes and tells you that he wants to marry you. But still it's seen that a period of 1 year is there before he comes up and tells you that yes, I want to get married with you, and I am very much clear about the situation. I'm very much um, thoughtful about it. So might be right now they are very much concerned with what others are telling and not what they feel. Once they start paying attention to what their thinking pattern is and what they want, they will be getting clear about the situation. And this seems to be happening in the next 11 to 12 months. So maybe you should be giving them time before they actually come to a conclusion and make a step towards you. Okay. So hopefully that helps. Parina Magar. and hope to see you again in our live stream. Now, moving on to Parmila Subedi. When will Akash marry Parmila? Thank you, Parina. When will Akash marry Parmila? So, whomsoever else is here, make sure you are posting your questions, because if you don't put your questions, I might not be able to see and pick them up. Yes, hey Sandy D, how are you? How's your day going? Yes. Well, Parmila Subedi, what if I say in the next few days? well, not not really. You have the Ace of Wands and you also have the Queen of Wands. So the clarity that was needed, or the drive that was needed, the strength, or we would say really the strength and the confidence that was needed, because right now the situation might be that they are not very much confident of marrying you, might be because of the family things, might be because of other things concerned, but it seems that this determination, this drive and the passion to get married with you seems to be coming soon enough with the Ace of Wands. Now there is also the Queen of Wands, which is now there is also the Queen of Wands in here, and this Queen of Wands is telling that right now it's kind of they're focused onto a lot of things and not particularly on marriage. It's kind of a scattered balance, and they're trying to handle a lot of things in their life at the same point. That's why this clarity and this determination is not very much seen. Thus, it is said and it is seen that in the coming few days, that determination will come, that clarity of thought that yes, I need to do this, I need to go through this, because it's quite similar to the previous one. There is lack of clarity, but here the only difference is that they are focused on to other things in their life. They are focused upon making up their life much more stable. They are making more self much more independent, and that's why this they're not very much focused upon this particular aspect. But seems but it seems that in the coming few days they'll be able to get that clarity, get that determination, and get that strength in them to take this step about marrying you or something similar. Okay, so when will uh, Akash marry you? Yes, when will Akash marry Parmila? Then it seems that Akash will be marrying Parmila quite soon enough, maybe in this summer. By the end of this summer you will be able to see something happening, or at least your marriage getting fixed. Yeah, so yeah, hopefully it makes sense, Parmila. Now I see Ara Aries on here. What is my spirit guides want to tell me? Advice and future, please. So what advice is coming from spirit guides for per Aries? Oh, hello, Barry. How are you? Yes, have your coffee. Have your coffee. Even I want one. Ah, my morning coffee was not good enough, and I regret making that cup of coffee for myself. I so want to have another one. Okay, so what's a guidance and advice coming from the spirit guides for Era Aries? Okay, so Era Aries, your spirit guides want you to know that first of all, there is a rebirth phase coming up. There is a reawakening of your soul, of your being, that is soon going to happen in your life. It's a kind of a wake up call for you that, come on, it's high time. Now, this is the time where you should be making some good practical ground efforts to change your life, to change your circumstances, to change your situation. Thus, this judgment comes in as a wake up call that your spirit guides are kind of banging your head and telling you, hey, listen, come on, it's high time. Come on, let's get going. It's too much now. You have to do something for yourself and stop being where you are, and stop just sitting where you are sitting. Maybe get some more determination, get some more information, get some more clarity, and change yourself, change your circumstances, change your situation. Now, you also have the Seven of Cups. Now, this Seven of Cups can carry two meanings in here. The first one is, if we relate it to the judgment, then it could mean that the spirit guides are telling you that you are very much focused on to a lot of things, and thus you are not focusing upon what is of the utmost need, what is of the utmost importance at this time. And thus it is a judgment, it's a wake up call that yes, focus upon what's really important, what's of the utmost important, rather than focusing on too many things at a single time. Now, it could also mean in here that the spirit guides are wanting to tell you that there are several opportunities opening up for you. Now it's up to you on to where you decide and where you want to go, what you want to achieve. It's all up to you. And making a wise choice is very much required and needed in here. So if we see the crux of all this, then it says that now the spirit guides are telling you that you should be getting more focused about your future and making a wise, correct choice at this time. This wise, correct choice can be about not choosing to stay where you are, and can also be about getting more information about the situation and get in more touch with your intuition and thus work accordingly. Okay, so hopefully this helps, Era Aries, and hope to see you again in the live room. Okay, so now we'll be seeing Sandy D. Hello, Andrea. Sandy D. How does Aries feel for Sandy D? Well, Barry, I looked at your live last night. It was, well, I didn't look at it last night. I looked at it now in the afternoon. Would have loved to join you. Okay, so how does Aries feel for Sandy D today? Yes, next time I'm seeing your message. Yes, I also saw your reply to my comment. But yes, let us know next time whenever you go live. How does Aries feel for Sandy D today? Yep, you don't plan stuff. Ah, well, that's interesting. So, everyone in here, hopefully, you have subscribed to this channel and liked this live stream as well. Everyone, whomsoever are putting up their questions, make sure you have subscribed so, so that you can join us next time I go live or I start taking up the questions. What is Aries feeling for Sandy D today? Yes. So keep on posting your questions and pay attention to what the people in blue, our blue little smurfs, are telling you to do. Stay in the room, keep on posting up your questions. They are picked up at random. Okay, Sandy D. Today, Aries are fantasizing in a lot of ways about your connection, hoping to see it somewhere else, hoping to see some more good aspects of it. Might be romanticizing, fantasizing, and trying to kind of dream of the best possible scenarios that you two can have in between you two. Now, you also have the world in here. So maybe right now Aries is in that romanticizing, dreamy mode, and they are enjoying it to the utmost. They are feeling happy. They are feeling uh, so much relaxed and comfortable just with the thought of such a fantasy relationship that they could have with you, or they might have had with you. So right now, if you see what are they feeling for you, they are feeling that this relationship could have been a little bit more on a higher note, on a higher level, where there was more love together. You people might be living in together. You people might be cuddling all day long, and so all the most of the dreamy parts that comes up with the Seven of Cups, or the fantasy parts that yes, we could have done this, we could have done that. So it's a happy thing. So could have done that is all the happy aspects that they're imagining about you right now. And also they're feeling very much satisfied, very much emotional, very much in tune and in touch with the feelings, and they're feeling quite happy about it and about the situation wherever and in whichever way your relationship is. So wherever they are fantasizing about it, they are wanting to have a deeper kind of a connection, and imagining that, they are feeling much more joyful, much more comfortable, and emotional up to some extent. Okay, so hopefully this helps you, Sandy D. Okay, so now we'll be taking. Okay, the comments are going very fast. Yes, thank you, Adyaman Singh. I got a notification that you subscribed recently, so I remember your name. Well, it's fine if they are making it a train. That's what we want, that there should be a train. Otherwise, uh, these questions will disappear. Okay, so now moving on to Nishtha. Nishtha. Is it Nishtha or Nishtha? Nishtha. Does Hardik Virgo, what does Hardik Virgo want from me? Okay, what does Hardik? So, yes, banging it hard, Barry. I'm seeing myself on the broadcast and it seems so funny to look at myself. Yes, thank you, Nishtha. Everyone's question will be picked up. Well, it wasn't that hard yet. Oh, Nishita. Yes, don't worry, and demand, that's completely fine. And yes, thank you for coming in. Nishita, please repost your question. It is lost somewhere. I've already copy pasted it. What does Hardik Virgo want from you? What does Hardik wants from Hina? Do you also want the same answer? What does Hardik Virgo wants from Nishtha? Hina, even the even the this breeze, it couldn't call be a breeze as well. Even if this moving air is so hot here. How do you live? How do you live? Nishta, what does Hardik wants from you? Yeah, I know. Okay, so Nishtha, see, both the cards are here are about happy family. The 10 of cups and the 10 of pentacles. So 10 and 10 is both about the completion. Cups, emotions, 10 pentacles being the materials. So why not? If I say that they are wanting to have a successful, stable relationship with you that works out in the long run, that gives them the happiness, that gives them the stability in the long run, that is what they are wanting from you. Now, they might not be very much clear about this. Why? Because somewhere I got an impression of the Two of Swords. So they are not very much clear about how do they want to do this and how do they want to go for it. So right now, if I say they are wanting to have this beautiful, successful, stable relationship that has all the comforts in it, that is in every way satisfying, and and you also have the 10 of cups, where you are emotionally and intellectually and in every possible way again satisfied, and it's more about emotional satisfaction and fulfillment. So if I say that, and I would say in here that um, the person concerned is wanting to have this level of commitment, is wanting to have this level of dedication with you, to you, from you, so that you people can end up in a happy family together, that is satisfying and stabilizing in every way possible. Okay, so hopefully this helps, Nishtha. Even if you are in a non-contact situation, I haven't read it. If it is, even if you are, then also it could mean that something is going on at the back of their mind, and that's where the two of swords is saying that they are not able to come to a conclusion to how to go for it, because they see you as a perfect person who can give you that thing in their life. It's just that they don't have the clarity about it. Okay, now moving on to Andrea Joyce. So hopefully that's the correct way to pronounce your name. Any love messages from the person you're thinking about? Adiman, it is making me also go a little bit hazy with my sight. Andrea Joyce. So, any love messages? Okay, love messages. Any love messages from the one I am thinking about? So, make sure you are thinking about them, picturizing them. Oh, we love the hearts, Hina. Thank you, Andrea Joyce. Any love messages from the person Andrea Joyce is thinking about? What does she needs to know about they contacting them? Okay, so Andrea Joyce. Two things in here, and this is again the same thing which we had for the universal message, collective universal message at the beginning of this live stream. You have communication is key, and you also have bring love into the situation. So right here, the love messages are maybe the person concerned over here, or whomsoever you're thinking about, is wanting to see some love coming from your side, is wanting to see some affection, some care, some concern coming from your side. They want to have that feeling of love in the situation, that feeling of love in between you two. It cannot be about direct confession, but it can be about showing it through unusual ways. It can be about showing it through hidden ways. If and even if we not say hidden ways, it can be about showing them in small little things that you do. So bringing love into the situation is can be the one thing that they are wanting from you right now. Second thing is communication is key. Yes. Thank you, Adiman. Okay. The second thing which is here for you is communication is key. So maybe they are wanting you. See, these two cards are very much connected with each other. They are wanting somewhere they are wanting to have that communication, having that heart to heart communication, that heartfelt messages, that expression of love, that expression of feelings coming right from you. So communication is key. Now this communication can clear a lot of things in between you two, even if the things are not very much we can say not coming up to the surface, not very much clear in between you two, you're not in commitment. But also, if you try to communicate your love through some small certain specific things, might be doing something not. And your question was, will they communicate, will they call you, or will they something similar, right? So here you have the answer, that it can be coming. Communication is the key, and when this appears, it it reflects that this communication can be coming soon enough, the one that you are wanting to. So if the second part of your question was, will they communicate or will they come to you to say something, then yes, it definitely seems that they will be doing that soon enough. But you are also required to show something, what you've got, to show what's going on in you and what you hold for them. Okay, so hopefully this helps, um, uh, Andrea, and wish to see you again soon. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you for being here and for the patience for putting up your questions. Now, moving on to Deepthi Amancherla. Current feelings of Rutvik for you. Current feelings of Rutvik for Deepthi Amancherla. Yes, thank you, Dipti. Everyone's question will be answered. So please be patient, guys, and keep on putting up your questions. Do not lose hopes. We try to pick up every question possible that we see on the screen. Because there's one thing that here I'm seeing your questions, and this is the ones that I will be picking up as I see them. So, Dipti Amancherla, feelings of Ritvik. So if Adyaman is here, thank you for making a comment on one of the videos. We do really appreciate if you are interacting with our videos. And also, when we are talking about this, if you want to get extra cards in the live room and you are really very much interested in getting them, then you can become a part of a privilege club by interacting with the videos on a daily basis. That's watching them start to the end, liking them, and maybe dropping a comment whenever possible. And this happens if you, today we don't have Pure Joy in the room, but yes, if we had, we could have definitely told more about this. And yes, you should be going and checking Mad Soul Tarot on YouTube. Yes, thank you, Adiman. Thank you for being here. Well, you are not disturbing me. Don't worry. And yes, come back soon. Yes, shots are a daily shot. They will be keeping, you will be posted every day. Yes, go and check out Mad Soul Tarot on YouTube. Barry, if you could drop a link to that to your channel. Thank you, Adiman. Thank you. Thank you for the appreciation. You should be going and checking it there. Yes. There is some really amazing content over there. Some yes and no pick a card, some daily angel guidance messages, and whatnot, whatnot. It's all that you should be going and exploring his videos. And even he does a live stream. He has started from yesterday, started again from yesterday. That's the best part. Dipti Aman Charila and Rutvik. What's happening in between them? Even I didn't get any notification. See, even I didn't get. That's the thing. Well, we were sleeping at that time, Hina. Don't worry. Might be. Okay, so Hina made a comment somewhere I was reading about the light seeds tarot. You liked it? Oh, very well. Thank you. They will be coming soon in the live room as well. Since it was the first day, I didn't bother to bring them. It's better that they stay away for a while. Okay, so Deepti Amancharala. Hopefully, you're still here. I'm good, Chim. Thank you. And how are you? Thank you for being here. Need to pick up. Yes. Now, Deepti Amancharala. What are the Rutvik's current feelings for you? Maybe they are recognizing your worth. They are recognizing what importance and what position do you hold as a person. What good things that are there in you. What qualities that you have. And how much effort you are putting in your life or in your relationship with him. So this Three of Pentacles is all about they realizing your worth as a person and your worth as a partner in a relationship. Second thing is that there is some kind of a clarity coming in their mind, because when they are realizing about your worth, they are also getting clear about or getting that determination, getting that focus, or we can say getting that drive in them that was needed, that was lacking. Now, even if this was a no contact situation, even if it was something where you people are not much interacting, things are not happening much fine. So this Knight of Wands is telling that they are somewhere gathering that power, that they are somewhere gathering that strength, that courage in them, so that they might start moving towards you. They might start expressing what they hold. They might start being what they want to be with you. Okay, so since they are realizing your worth. Thank you, Chim. Thank you. Everyone loves my background, and I love my background indeed. Okay. So, yes, Ditya Mancharila. Currently, Rutvik is kind of exploring you, your worth, you as a person, you as an individual, and you as a partner. Now, Namaste, Mustafa. Shishya, kaise ho? Okay. Or if you say what is the message from him, then the message from him is that he's wanting you to be where you are, and he's not wanting you to struggle with the situation. Rather than he's telling that um, he is on his horseback and he's coming soon enough to you. Whatever things are not working fine, he will come and you people will resolve it. You people will make it work out. So don't worry and keep up the good work that you are doing. It's all recognized by the universe. It is all recognized by the person whom we are wanting it to recognize. Okay, so hopefully this helps. Dipti Amancharala. Yes, thank you. Now, RN. When is Aryan contacting? Should I give it chance or let go? Will try remember to DM you next time I do a live and yes, please let us know. At least let me know. Everyday questions are about love only, Hina. But that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Yes, thank you, Aaron, and thank you for being here and being patient enough to stay in the live room and keeping on posting your questions. Really appreciate your efforts. So I was just checking my voice on the broadcast, how it is, because yesterday it was not decent enough. Today might be this is working well. Yes. Okay. Yes, Barry. See, the light series um, was on my bucket list for a while. I was quite wanting to get it, but I don't know what happened. But around last year, September or August, I was just turned off by the light series, and it felt like I don't connect at all. But maybe since a few days ago, I kind of tried looking for the light series again, and then I felt like, okay, let's buy it because I need to had a definite number of decks, tarot decks, for a definite number of tarot and coffee every day. So that's why the light series is here. That's the real story behind light series. And yes, Bev was always, light series, everywhere light series. And like, yes, everywhere is the light series. Every YouTube channel has the light series. Yes, it is. It is nice. It is indeed nice. That's why I was very much tempted by some of the cards. The King of Wands, the Emperor, the Devil, the Queen of Swords today. So it's a good deck. Indeed, it's a good deck, and it's much more, much more of the positive feeling. Even the most suppressing cards are not suppressing. That's the best part. Yeah. Okay, so now coming back to RN, otherwise you would think, what am I doing? RN, would you please post your question again? I need to see the name of the person concerned. Thank you for putting up the links as well, Barry. RN, would you please put up the link? Yes, sorry, question. Yes, it's here. Thank you. When is Aryan contacting you, and should you give it a chance or let go? Okay, Aryan. RN and Aryan. Does RN needs to know? Deleting a message is referred to as spamming. So please don't do that. You can ask a question. Even if you are putting something wrong, that's fine. Don't worry. Aryan. RN. I'll be very honest over here, RN. Yes, they can come back. The communication can happen soon enough with the fool. But the commitment, if you're looking forward to, that might not come. That might not come at this point, rather than even in a time period of a few months as well. Because this person concerned, this Aryan, is much more wanting to explore his life, is much more wanting to be a free bird rather than getting committed to someone and being with that one single person. So that's why, and if you are looking for a something that's a bond that is sacred, a bond that is much more strong and that is much more committed, then this person might not be the right thing to do over here, because they can come back, they can contact you as well, and that contact can be happening soon enough with the fool, because the fool shows that the energies are moving on the right track on with a great speed. So any now and then it can be expected to happen, but it will continue to be the wishy-washy 20-20 50-50 thing, that the person will not be able to make a clear decision, will not be able to make a clear choice in their life about you, because they are a person, they are a very free spirited person. They don't want to get trapped at one place. They want to explore, they want to live their life until they can sit on every branch that they can and go about the life. You might not see it on the front level, but this is what it is on the deeper level. And thus it is advisable for you that if you are wanting to have a committed sacred relationship, then you should be letting it go, letting it move away, because they might not be able to give you a strong complete 100% yes any day. It will always be a 50-50 happening, which will also give the tension to you, and you will also be always out of balance. You might not ever be able to find what is exactly happening between you two. Okay, so hopefully this helps you, Aaron. Now moving on to Tani 02. April General. Yes, thank you, Aaron, and hopefully you get the strength to get away from this. Yes, subscribing is very important. Even if Pure Joy comes right now and says don't listen to her. Barry, well, see, we don't have any thumbs up today. And thumbs up is our code language that you might have got to know until now. Tani, general for the month of April. Well, Holi is coming up, so has everyone seen what this Holi is bringing for them according to their sun signs? If not, then thumbs up is. Even I don't see your question, Jyotsna, where it is. You were posting, but I don't see it right now. Well, Mustafa, are you still here or did you hop out somewhere? I know you're here. Oh, that's good, Mustafa. Yes, you're waiting long time, I know, but see, right now it's not here. Na? So either again start posting and it will be picked up. Yes. Tani02, AV Prill, General. Oh, well, good. Stop flirting, Mustafa. Okay, so Tani. Well, this April is bringing you good opportunities to socialize and make your life a little bit lighter, because it seems that currently things are very tight, or you might be in need here, or you call everyone dear. Okay, so opportunity to socialize and spend time with your colleagues, with your near and dear ones, and having a good time with them, and feeling lighter about your life is also what seems to be coming up with the Three of Cups. Now, you also have the King of Wands, which says that in the coming month of April, your energy, your ability to get the things done and do the things right is seemingly increasing, and you will be able to accomplish a lot of tasks that you have set for yourself, or that you were looking forward to get through in the month of April. It could also mean that when these two are combined, very, when also there is a combination of these two, then it could mean that in the coming month of April, whatever hard work you will be putting in with the King of Wands, whatever time you will be putting in, whatever strategy you will be putting in, will be rewarded with the Three of Cups. So some of the paying off of the hard works, if we say, or some of the results if you were expecting, or some appreciation that you were expecting, can be coming up with the month of April. So there are three things in here. Very first one, you are getting much more confident of yourself. You're getting much more in charge of your life. Second is that whatever hard work you are putting in, whatever strategy you are putting in, is gonna get recognized, and you will somewhere get the benefit from them. Third thing is it's giving a good time for you to socialize and to relax yourself, because things are seeming to be very much heavy and hectic in these times. So in the coming times, with the Three of Cups, you have the time and you have the what we can say, opportunity to get the things a little bit lighter, to get the things a little bit easier for yourself and for your conditions that you are in. So hopefully these two cards help you and they become a path weaver for your April month ahead. Okay, so hopefully it helps. Tani. Hi, only Sneha. Good to see you here. Okay, so whom do we have next? Do we have Sahu posting her question? Well, no. Do we have? Yes, thank you. Thank you, Tani. Well, even I don't see your question, Sahu. What has happened? No, I don't see your question, Sahu. Will today my demo get selected? Let's see if your demo gets selected today or not. I think it was not the right option to sit like this for long. Yes, thank you, Jyoti. So, Sahu Jyotsna, if you have already posted long back, that might not be seen right now. So, you have to post it now. Yes, like this. Keep on posting. Who's your twin flame? You yourself are your twin flame. No one else. Until and unless you feel that connect with someone else, no one is your twin flame. You yourself are. Mm. Yes, I see your question, Sahu, but you need to keep posting it again and again, as Jyoti Maurya is doing, as Alo is doing. It needs to be posted again and again. So now reading for Jyoti Maurya. Will today her demo will get selected? Jyoti Maurya's demo. I guess these cars need a good banging. They have gone stale. Okay, so will today Jyoti's demo get selected? Good chances, Jyoti, that your demo will get selected. Whatever efforts you have put in there, whatever things you have, whatever hard work was of yours has gone there, will be acknowledged and will be taken up into consideration. And it seems that with the lovers in here, your demo, there are good chances, but there is again one and the another. They might be appreciating you but not selecting you. This is also a chance, but what most probable chance looks is that they will be kind of selecting your demo, and it's a good chance here today. Make sure that it is presented well. It is taken good present, like It should be presented well in a way, whatever you have done. Also, make sure to put some or make a wish, an emotional wish that you want this to be selected, that you want this to be approved, because you have put in that much hard work, you have put that much effort in it. So yes, it seems a good day for you to present your work and get it selected. Okay, so hopefully this helps. Okay, so Sahu Jyotsna Rani, do not delete a message, do not delete a comment, it is considered to be a spam, so do not do that. Okay, Jyoti Maurya, thank you. Now moving on to Sahu Jyotsna Rani, what changes are coming in your love life in the next 2 months? What changes are coming in your love life in the next 2 months? What changes are coming up in Jyotsna's love life in the next 2 months? Okay, so Sahu Jyotsna, something that you were wanting for, something that you were wishing for can be coming in your love life. Now, if you were wanting a new relationship and you were manifesting it, then that seems to be coming in the next 2 months. This relationship could be something that would be giving you the foundation that you were wanting, will giving you that stability that you were looking forward to in your love life, can be coming in the next 2 months. What also you can get is your wishes fulfilled. So if you're wanting to have a tall lean man to come into your life, you can expect the tall lean man to be coming soon enough. But now it is on you. The Page of Pentacles is telling that the opportunity is coming for you, the wishes are getting fulfilled, but now it is completely in your hands on how you use it, on how to put this opportunity into good use. Page of Pentacles is also about laying strong foundations. So if you are getting a person who is decent enough, whom you are interested in, and who is according to your manifestations, then you should be kind of investing some work, investing some hard work into this situation, and kind of looking forward to something greater, something stronger, and something not so casual and time pass. So make sure that you use this of this opportunity, and the changes are strong enough, changes are stabilizing, changes are making you more focused about your love life and giving you what you were wanting and giving you what you were desiring of in your life, love life. Okay. So hopefully this helps you, Sahu Jyotsna, and all the best for your love life ahead. Okay, now comes to only Sneha. Well, Barry, I'm not on phone. Yes, thank you, Sahu Jyotsna Rani. Okay, now we move on to only Sneha. When Arpit and you are going to meet? Arushi, because your question is not there. That's why I'm not, when it's not there, how can I pick it up, right? You need to post your question here, then only it can be picked up. So when Arpit and Sneha are going to meet, thank you, Mustafa, for all those hearts, and Hina as well for posting those hearts continuously. When Arpit and only Sneha are gonna meet. Hate this. Okay, sorry, Barry. Well, that's a good news for you, Sneha. You and Arpit are gonna meet soon enough. Am I now? I'm not now. Not I'm on. Not on mute. Am I still on? Yes. Okay. Thank you. So now, I wouldn't say you'll be meeting soon enough in the period of 4 days, but yes, soon enough, because there is homecoming. There is coming together. There is coming together to resolve and coming together for the good. But there is also one aspect with the lovers in here, that it it can be a difficult choice for Arpit to come and meet you because of the situations in between you two, because of the situation that they are in. It may not be a very easy choice or an easy road for them to come and meet you. No, you cannot make me paranoid by saying this, because I know when I have removed this um unmute option, when I've unmuted myself, I am on okay. So only Sneha, you need to have this understanding that there's just one choice that they need to make, which is not an easy choice. If you just give them that understanding that yes, he wants, because you should know that they want to come and meet you, they want to have a conversation with you. But hello, Pure Joy, how are you? I guess the last message tune that I got was from you only. Mustafa, message is retracted. I can see that. Okay, so it's, they want to meet you, but it's not an easy road. It's not an easy choice for them to come and meet you. But you should know that soon enough, you people will be meeting together. There is coming together. There is coming together for good. So make sure you keep your spirits high, keep your hopes high. It is going to happen. Just believe, trust, and give into the process, give into the situation. Don't try to fight back. Okay. So hopefully this helps you only, Sneha, and hopefully you meet Arpit soon enough. Mustafa, I also come on YouTube. Do you know that? Okay. So now we'll take up JG. And yes, see those lovely hearts coming from Mustafa, coming from Sneha. Thank you. Love those hearts. Yes, more often. Okay, JG, would you like to post a question again? It has disappeared somewhere. Yes, they are amusing me, pure joy. Okay, general reading about your education. What is JG? I know I am not muted. I know I'm not. I asked JG to post their question again and they did. It means I'm still audible to the audience. Where are you busy, Pure Joy? Where are you busy today? What videos are you making? What videos? I am audible, Hina. I am audible. I know I'm audible. Videos are you making? What videos? I am audible, Hina. I am audible. Yes, I know I'm see, audible. I have the test going on right here. JG. Yes, Kirti K. Questions are picked up at random. Well, Mustafa, I didn't get a notification yet. Well, I will get it in a while. Bye, Pure Joy. Take care and come back soon. Mustafa, she is too busy. She has forgotten tarot stock today, these days. Okay, JG, general reading about your education. Okay, so JG, it's a good thing here. Why? Because you have the death first, and this is the very positive card whenever it comes up in my readings, and I would take it up as something really very positive, where you get to face the challenges, where you get to face the worst fears that you were not wanting to or that you were neglecting in a way. It is that time. Death is also about the transition that you were looking forward to, the change, the shift that you were wanting. Now you also have the wheel of fortune. Now this wheel of fortune clubbed together with the death says that the period of transition will not end up in misery, but it will end up in a lucky time, where you can see that if things were not really so well, so good in the past few days, in the past few months, then this period of transformation that comes up with the death will be opening up a new path for you, will be opening up a new doorway for you, where things are more lighter, more easier, more lucky, more fortunate, and you feel more relaxed about the situation. Because this death could also have come up because of all the distress that is going on, because all of the heavy things that are going on in with respect to your education, with respect, you might not be able to handle the things properly, might not be able to cope with the things properly. But yes, this death card tells you death and rebirth, which is in the light seeds, if you say it's death with an infinity of rebirth. That is, it is a period of transformation that is bringing a new way, a new self, a new version of yourself, where you can feel much more relaxed, much more easier, and much more happier of yourself, and see the things getting easy for you. Because we can say the end of the struggles, the end of a difficult phase, and the beginning of a new, lighter, easier, and luckier phase is coming up for you with respect to your education. So hopefully this helps you, JG, and you face this period of transformation with utmost bravery and come out of with flying colors. Okay, so hopefully this helps. Now what we see is Kirti K. Yes, thank you, JG. And hopefully everyone here have subscribed and have liked this live stream as well. Okay, so I think now I got the notification. No, now I also not got the notification. Kirti K, how does AA feel about you? Okay, so we are entering the last 23 minutes, last 13 minutes of this live stream. It is 1 hour 47 minutes and 57 seconds, and it will be continued for the total duration of 2 hours. So remember to be in the room and keep on posting your questions before we before we end this live stream in the coming 13 minutes or so. So how does AA feels for Kirti K? Okay, so you have the two love cards in here, Kirti K. You have the lovers, and you also have the two of cups. Coming close to the. Okay, so you have the lovers, and you also have the two of cups in here. So might be the person concerned, AA, looks upon you as a potential partner, looks upon you as a person with whom they can share what's going on in them, with the one who can share their love, share their concern, and can care for, can uh, it's somewhere something very strong feeling of love that comes up for a person. And this is what is coming up from, and this is what I'm kind of figuring out from AA, that they are looking at you as a potential partner, as a positive potential partner, having all the qualities that are required. That's understanding, that's caring, that's loving, and it is also about that affection that comes in, that harmony that comes in. But you should know, the lovers is good for love readings, but it is also about that one difficult step, that one difficult choice that you need to make, the choice between the A and the B. So, might be whatever things are going on in their life, though they look upon you as a person who is a perfect partner, an ideal partner with the Two of Cups, but there is something else equally important going on in their life, and they have to make a decision between you and that particular thing. And right now, it seems that they are not able to do either of it. They're not able to choose you, they are not able to choose the other important aspect. Now this other important aspect is not about any other love. It can be anything equally important and equally essential in a person's life. That's why. And even if it's is it a non-contact situation? If it is, then it could mean that the lovers in here is playing a very important role, where they want to do something but they are kind of stepping back and having a second look onto it before progressing, before making any step. So that's why it is said here that feelings are strong, love is in the air, but something is very much bothering them that they need to get over with and choose you over the other aspect of their life if they want to be with you. Okay, so hopefully this helps you, Kirti K. Okay, now moving on to Arushi. So whomsoever are here in the room, make sure you are posting your questions again and again. So now we need to look at the question to pick it up. And what is in front of me is Preeti, Bhargav, and Arushi. And I'll be picking up Arushi first because she has been here for quite a while. So, Preeti, don't get disheartened. Your time will also come. Sushma Rana, it is told to you that you have to post your question again and again. If you are not posting, it cannot be picked up because now it has disappeared long back. Okay, so if it is not here at the screen at the moment, it cannot be picked up. And if you want your question to be picked up, please make sure that you are posting it again and again. Copy paste it and post as much as you can. Okay, Arushi, quickly post your question again. Should I go for Miss Diva India? Any chance to win? So, any chance to win for Arushi? Any chance for Arushi to win Miss Diva India? Yes, that's so true, Barry. Because to pick any question, I cannot go back in the live chat and pick that question. It's very difficult. Okay, so Arushi, well, it doesn't seem very promising. It can give you a short-term growth, but not a long-term, we can say, fame or a long-term success. It is good to do for a short while, to do for your free time as a passion if you want to do, but it cannot be made as a career. Modeling cannot be made as a career. And similarly, what comes up is for you, Miss Diva, as well. You, because you also have the hangman, and this hangman is about taking a lot of time before progressing. So might be when you get into this modeling, or when you get to start preparing for Miss Diva, you might not be very much clear about how you're progressing, about how the things are moving ahead for you. That's why it is not very much seen in here, and not very much advisable as well, to go for things like modeling or Miss Diva or whatever is concerned in here. So make sure you make a wise choice, because it does not seems very promising. There is this hangman. It will take a lot of time. You will feel confused about the situation. You feel stagnant where you are. And also, the Six of Cups is about short term growth. It's not about long term settlement. So for the short while, if you would like to go for it, you can go, but it cannot be done for a long term thing. So maybe this helps you, Arushi. Mustafa, what are you doing? Take up the likes to 30, 32. They are still 28. Mustafa always flirts. Okay, now moving on to Mustafa Ahmadi. How do my spirit guides feel about his new black tourmaline crystal? Yes, Arushi, it's not very promising. So make sure you take a right choice. Make a right choice. Okay, so how does Mustafa Ahmadi's spirit guides felt about his new black tourmaline crystal? Okay, so we might be picking up one or two more questions. Maybe Sushma Rana after this. Yes, Sushma Rana after this. And maybe if Barry has a question today, if they have. Something just died in Tarot Stock's room. What? Something did not die, but something. Well, I asked you, Mustafa, to what are. Yes, dogs are dying. They're dying for no reason, and they're making me die. Yes. Hmm. Mustafa, about his black tourmaline crystal something. Definitely, Barry will draw a card for you, personalized card of the day, because it's okay. What's the time at your place, Barry? Just curious, out of nowhere. What's the time? Yes, they don't care about the crystals. Oh, it's 10 a.m. Oh, somewhat similar to Pure Joy's time. Okay, Mustafa. So your spirit guys are feeling very much hopeful that now you will get some insight. Now you will get some good intellectual. Things will return back to normal into your life. 3 2 a.m. Oh God. You people are so crazy. You people are up till 3 2 a.m. in the morning. Well, that's good. I really appreciate you being here and your dedication. Yes. Okay. So you have the star card in here. So it shows that your spirit guides are now very much hopeful that your life can maybe a little bit more in tune with what it needs to be. Maybe you can see the things getting back into place. Some balancing of the energies, balancing of the chakras. Maybe if they were not so much in tune with each other, and it's also about that you will be feeling much more comfortable, much more relaxed, much more soothing, and much more calmer about the situation. Now you also have the justice in here. So yes, again a card of balance, a card of honesty. So it feels that now you are much more protected, you are much more guarded. Justice, I would see here as protection, as guardian, and as something that takes care of you, that whatever you are doing is the right thing and it is protected by law of the universe. So whatever is happening, and hopefully you have smudged it, saged it, and blessed your crystal, and now it's working good, and your spirit guides are very much positive about your crystal, and they look forward to work with you along with the crystal. So make sure you make proper use of it, and yes, keep your spirits high. Let the creativity flow in, let the fantasy come in. Well, that was an extra added thing, fantasy. Don't bother about it. You're already very much fantastic and fantasizing person. Okay. Now, moving on to, well, Sushma Rana, your question is again not here on the screen, so I cannot pick it up right now. If it was, I could have. Now, moving on to Jenna M. How does Pisces feel about Juliet C? Yes, you got picked. Well, don't remind me of the orange juice, Barry. What does Pisces feel about Juliet C? Let's see, what does Pisces feel about you? Okay, so everyone in the room, hopefully you have subscribed and liked this live stream. Subscription is very much, I would say it's just your energy exchange in a way, and it also lets you join the live stream whenever again I go on live, you'll be able to find me. What? Okay, what's the reference of this? No one wants to find you, tarots. Lol, they run from you. What's the reference of this? Okay, Sushma Rana. Before picking up Juliet, I told you that your question is not visible. Everyone is posting it again and again so that it can be picked up. That's why it is told that you should copy paste it and post it again and again. Paste and send, paste and send, paste and send, so that it can be picked up. Okay, so how does Pisces feel for, let's see, coming back to the questions. Yes. How does Pisces feel for Preeti Bhargav? Deleting a messages is considered to be a spam. And if you are spamming, you can be timed out as well. So make sure that you don't do this. There is flirting done and there is flirting done back. Okay, let's see what Pisces thinking of you. Oh, oops. I would like to reshuffle. Does Pisces think of Juliet C? Currently, very much disappointed with whatever is going on between you two. We have the Five of Cups. Uh, yes, with whatever situation is there in between you two, no contact, whatever it is, they are not very much satisfied with this Five of Cups, and they are wanting something to come more, something more that they are expecting, something more that they are wanting from you to come. What also you have is the Ten of Cups. So might be this disappointment is a short period disappointment, and if you try to give them the thing that they are wanting, or if you try to be a little bit gentler with them, a little bit understanding with them, it seems to be converting into the Ten of Cups, which is the emotional fulfillment. So at some point they are feeling discontented and disappointed with the situation, but they are also aspirational and hopeful for the things reverting and for the things moving on to the Ten of Cups, that is about the fulfillment, and that is about getting what they are wanting, achieving what they are wanting. So some kind of an emotional bond, some kind of an understanding, some kind of an affection, care, whatever is missing, you are a good judge, you are a best judge of your situation. Hence you should be judging it very wisely and coming to a conclusion that something is lacking which they are wanting, a communication, a heartfelt communication, a hug maybe, or whatever they are wanting. Just try to bring in that thing. And if you go back to the beginning of the live stream, you have a general collective message which is also about bringing love into the situation and communicating what you are actually feeling. If you go back to that point and you try to absorb something, then you'll be able to see what it was. So make sure that this Five of Cups is not upright for long. Make sure it is reversed and you get to the point of the Ten of Cups soon enough. That is the fulfillment and the contentment that they are looking forward to. Okay, so hopefully this helps Juliet C. Now, Sushma Rana, where is your question? Post it right now. Yes, thank you, Jenna M. Well, that's good. 32 likes. That's appreciable. Sushma Rana. Yes, thank you, Jenna M. Okay, so she's not here. Um, Tarun Sani. FCA Tarun Sani. Okay, she's here. So picking Tarun Sani after Sushma Rana. सबका क्वेश्चन लेंगे. आप बस यहाँ रहिए रूम में, पोस्ट करते रहिए जो भी आपका क्वेश्चन है. ठीक है, जैसे बाकी लोग कर रहे हैं वैसे आप भी पोस्ट करिए जिससे कि उसको पिक किया जा सके. क्वेश्चन सबके लिए जाएंगे. ये लाइव मुझे 15 मिनट पहले खत्म करना था लेकिन मैंने नहीं किया सिर्फ इसलिए क्योंकि क्वेश्चंस आ रहे हैं. ठीक है. सो सुषमा राणा, when will I get a new job? No, Jerry, Barry, that's not a it's not a Hindi reading. It's not a Hindi reading. Uh, I don't know, but sitting in India and I'm finding it difficult to do a Hindi reading. So Yes, Luz, love. You can ask. Please keep on posting your questions and make sure you stay here and keep on posting them as often as possible. Okay. So now moving on to Sushma Bhargav. Sorry, Sushma Rana. Mixing up two people. Sorry. Wow, Hina. Wow, you'll ask for a Hindi reading. That's good. And I'm not going to give you because I know you are comfortable in English. Sushma Rana. What does she needs to know about getting a new job? Barry, you are such a naughty person. Okay, so Sushma Rana, when will you get a new job? The thing is, your time period is already here. You have the star, you have the star in here, and it shows that your time period is already going. It is just that you might not be applying at those points where your worth is recognized, where your potential is recognized. You might be going to those places who don't value your experience, who don't value your education, who don't value what you can provide to the job. It is just about that. It can be about if you start being a little bit creative about it. Okay, now what does that creative mean? That creative could mean that finding some unusual positions, finding some unusual jobs, some unconventional jobs where your potential, your worth, and your capabilities are recognized, because you're not going to those places where it is recognized. And if we say then sorry, yes. So if you dwell onto the question when will you get the job, then it could mean that you'll be getting the job in the next probable 3 to 6 months time frame. You will be able to secure that job. It's just that look for the options and go towards those job, those places where your worth as a person is appreciated, your experience is appreciated, and not those places where they don't bother how much experience you have or how much you have gone through, how much you have acquired, how much knowledge do you have. Okay, so hopefully this helps, and then coming next 3 to 6 months are the very hopeful time where you can get your job that you are looking forward to. So keep on making that effort, keep on putting the effort, and it will soon be happening. You don't need to worry about it. Okay, so hopefully this helps. Well, I'm not okay because I'm speaking continuously for the last 2.5 hours. That's why. Barry, today we are having that sacred Indian tarot. Well, I got to know a few points about your thoughts, and I would like you to tell me in detail about your thoughts on the same. Okay, now picking up Preeti Bhargav. Yes, on Instagram. Yeah. Yes. Kya Jagjit? Okay, so this is a Hindi reading which you can put it up in bold. Preeti Bhargav. क्या जगजीत मुझसे बात करेगा नेक्स्ट 2 months में? Okay, so will Jagjit talk to Preeti Bhargav in the next 2 months? Okay, so FCA Tarun Sani, I'm looking at your question. What do you need to know about it? Like, are you facing some problem? You want a general guidance about it? You want to know the future of it? You want to know, what do you want to know? Maybe if you could specify, it will be easier to answer and it will be easier for you to understand as well. Okay, so yes, Preeti Bhargav, क्या जगजीत इनसे 2 महीनों के अंदर कांटेक्ट करेगा? काफी ज्यादा कंफ्लिक्ट दिखाई दे रहा है इसमें तो फिलहाल ना प्रीति। ठीक है, देखिए इसमें दो चीजें हैं। पहला तो नाइट ऑफ पेंटिकल्स है। ठीक है, नाइट ऑफ पेंटिकल्स ये दिखा रहा है कि अभी ये जो पर्सन है आपके, ये जो कंसर्न व्यक्ति है, ये अपने लाइफ को बनाने में, अपने अपने करियर पर काफी ज्यादा फोकस्ड दिखाई दे रहे हैं। इनके मन में आपके लिए कोई बुराई नहीं है, कोई बैर भावना नहीं है, ना ही ये आपके मन या ना ही आपके लिए कुछ गलत सोचना विचारना करते हैं। सिर्फ बात यह है कि अभी इनके जीवन में जो समस्याएं हैं, जो भी इनकी एस्पिरेशंस हैं या जो गोल्स हैं, वो काफी ज्यादा उन पर ये डेडिकेटेड है। ठीक है, उनको ये पूरा करना चाहते हैं किसी भी रिलेशनशिप में एंटर होने से पहले। ठीक है, तो ये बहुत जरूरी चीज है यहाँ पर जो कि आपको समझनी चाहिए जगजीत से रिलेटेड। दूसरी जो चीज है कि 6 ऑफ कप्स है, यानी अच्छे चांसेस हैं कि ये आपसे अगले आने वाले 2 महीनों में बात करेंगे। 2 महीनों में आपके बीच में चीजें थोड़ी हद तक नॉर्मल होनी है, या नॉर्मल कॉन्वर्जेशन जितनी चीजें हो सकता है शुरू हो जाएं। ठीक है, पर अभी के लिए ये जहां पर भी फोकस्ड हैं, ये जो भी कर रहे हैं इनको करने दीजिए। ये अपने आप, जब इनका काम हो जाएगा तो ये अपने आप लौट करके आपके पास आ जाएंगे और आपसे कांटेक्ट करेंगे 2 महीनों के अंदर। ठीक है, तो आपको इसमें कोई टेंशन लेने वाली बात नहीं है। कांटेक्ट आपसे होगा, आपको कोई ऐसी इसमें ऐसी बात नहीं। पर हाँ, अभी के लिए वो जो भी कर रहे हैं उनको छोड़ दीजिए, उनको करने दीजिए, वो आपसे 2 महीनों में बात कर लेंगे। ठीक, नाउ switching back to the English mode. Thank you Preeti, thank you for the question, thank you for being here. Hopefully आपको जल्दी मिल जाए। Okay, Tarun Saini, future of your career. What does Tarun Saini needs to know about the future of his career? FCA Tarun Sani. Does FCA Tarun Sani needs to know about the future of his career? Please be guided. We had someone else as well posting their questions. Someone called Luz. Are you still here? I don't see your question coming up. Tarun Sani, future of the career. Okay, just a minute, Tarun. Yes, so Luz Love should be here if they are. Okay, so it's already done. Sorry. The future of your career, Tarun Sani. You have the Two of Wands, which says that the future will give you an opportunity to move out. And since you also have the world in here, it seems you might get an opportunity to travel abroad and work there. Okay, with respect to your career. That means the future of your career, whatever and whichever way you are going, it is opening a portal of opportunities in which you can invest, that you can use and step into something new and step into something unknown that is much more greater, that is much more beautiful for you. And it will be a time of making a decision that whether you choose to stay where you are or you choose to make the move. So the future in here seems to be very much satisfying, seems to be very much satisfying and beautiful with respect to the Two of Wands and the world. That is, whatever efforts you are putting right now will open up the opportunities, will open up the contentment at the end, that whatever you had put in has somewhere or the other given you what you were wanting, has somewhere or the other given you what you were wanting and expecting in your life. Okay, so that's why even if the things are not so good right now, you need not to worry. Just keep on putting the effort, keep on putting the hard work. You have the Two of Wands in here, that's very good for the opening of opportunities. And you also have the world in here, that's again good for achieving and getting where you want to and establishing and accomplishing the things that you are looking forward to. Okay, so hopefully this helps you, and don't get worried, don't panic about anything. It will all be right at the end. You need not to worry. And remember, if it's not right, it's not the end. Very old saying, but yes, very much applicable and apt. So the two cards are very much positive in here. Keep on moving, keep on progressing, and any opportunity that comes up, make use of it. Get yourself out there, explore yourself, and try to put yourself out in the world and see where you stand, see how you can progress, and see how you can grow in your life. Okay, so hopefully it helps. Now moving on to Anandita Mittal. Anandita Mittal, I've seen your name, but I haven't seen your question. Please post it again. Okay, So this will be the last question for today. Anandita Mittal. We are 30 minutes plus our scheduled time. So that's why this would be the last. And I might return at night or maybe in a time of 7 hours. I'll be live again. Maybe. So, yeah. So if your question is not answered here, you can come through again. Yes, posted. It's again lost. I'm thinking to start an online business. Will it be good? What is your question? Does Chirag loves me? Any chances of our relationship? What is one question? Thank you, Hina. Thank you. I really appreciate your words of appreciation. Anandita, what is your one question? It is about your love or it is about your business? Does Chirag loves me? Any chance of our relationship? Yes, I know. I know my best of my people love me. Okay, does Chirag loves you and is there any chance of relationship happening in between you two? Uh, well, well. Is there love? Seems to be yes. There is love. There is an energy of love present with the Two of Cups. So it might not be coming up to the surface, but it is something brewing up still. Because why am I saying this? That it's not entirely love right now because I got a impression of the Seven of Cups somewhere. That is, it's still not very much focused. It's still in the phase of fantasy. It's still in the phase of love. It's still in the phase of attraction. It's still in the phase of infatuation. But there is a good energy of love, which is if taken care of and if paid good attention to, if paid good attention to, then it could mean that yes, there are good chances of a relationship as well happening. Right now it is on a very premature stage. It's the energies are very much scattered, but yes, the energy of love is present. So if this energy of love invested in the right way and taken the right care of, then it could definitely mean that this relationship can happen. But again, having said that, it is on a very premature stage. Energies are very much scattered. Love energy is present, but it needs to be recognized by both the parties and hence taken into consideration, nurtured, taken care of, and then only it can be converted into a relationship. Okay. So, with this, we come to the end of this live stream. This was the last question that I had picked up. I Well, I don't do much. I just imagine that I'm cleansed and I'm cleansed. That's it. Uh, yes, thank you, Anandita Mittal. I just imagine that I am being cleansed by some heavenly powers, gods, goddesses, deities, angels, whomsoever concerned, any of them. And after that, you feel much more relaxed. But it's more about you believing uh, but it's about you believing that you are always protected and no one's energy can invade you. That's why if I'm reading, like if today I have read for about 20, 30 people, for let's say, then those 20, 30 people's energy has not interfered with me. I had maintained a safe distance. It's about believing in that as well. Okay. So, yes. Well, yes, Barry, from the next time, if a person deletes a comment for the second time, first time it is okay. If it is deleted for the second time, you have the full right and full fledged right from my side to time out the person in any case. Okay. So yes, thank you. If your question wasn't answered in this live stream will be continued most probably in a time period of 5 to 6 or 7 hours from now. That is, if you are in India, you might be seeing this live again happening at 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. Similarly, um, somewhere around 5 6 hours is still there before we get on live again. So you can join again, and thank you for the time. Thank you for all the moderators. Special thanks to Barry, as always, to Hina as well, and to Mustafa for flirting all the way long. Okay. So, yes, thank you, everyone. See you in another live stream at night, and have fun. Do join us next time and get your questions answered. Don't worry if you weren't answered this time. Make sure you have hit the notification bell on so that you get the notification as soon as this live is created and scheduled and put out on the channel. Okay, so see you soon all in the next live stream. Till then, stay safe, take care of yourself, have a great evening, have a great morning, have a great day, and a great night ahead. Thank you. Bye bye.